Hello there, Virgo. How you doing? My name is Ginger, and I'm going to read the tarot for the consciousness of Virgo for the week of August 29 to September 4, 2022. Please take a moment and hit that like button for me. Help me out to grow my channel. And if you're not a subscriber and you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe. That would really help me out. It's a nice free way of helping me out, and I would really appreciate that to the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart. Okay, let's see. Share the videos with your friends and family if they're into the tarot. That would help too. I appreciate that as well. Virgo, so through the end of August, I've got a discount on my 1 hour readings on Zoom. So if you're interested, it's almost half price of 1 hour reading. And if you're interested, the details are in the description box below the video. Virgo, I would love to read the tarot for you because you got things going on. You got it going on, Virgo. Yes. So what's going on for you, Virgo? I think last week was a restful week for you. I think it was kind of a quiet week for you, if I recall correctly. You've been, you had been doing a lot of growing, experiencing a lot of difficulty and pain in your life, a lot of grief. From like COVID on, it felt like you were dealing with a lot of difficulties due to other people, I might add, in your life. But you know what? I think maybe you were helping them out, and maybe it really affected you as well. But you're over that hump, and not only are you over that hump, but man, and the guides were with you all along. But we got free will. We do what we do, and the guides only step in when they're asked. So maybe you finally said, "Oh my God, I need help," and here come your guides, and suddenly you're like walking through crystal canyons with water that's crystal clear blue skies, things like that. And last week was a week of rest, I think. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the ETA Oracle for you, Virgo, and see what the energies are for this week. All right. Let's go for beautiful Virgo. We have anomaly. A lot of people got this card. You're operating on your psychic senses. This woman, she's got eyes, but they can't see. She's got no nose, no mouth. She can't feel because her hands are covered up with that dress she's wearing. She is wearing that dress because she is a bit of a rebel. She really doesn't care what other people think. It's not really a Virgo thing, but it's another component to it. The antlers are about being close to the divine, like being the receiver, right? And the balloons are also going up into the sky, also indicating being close to the divine. The veil is open for you, Virgo. So you're free to move about between the cabins of first class, being up in heaven, to business class, to just getting there, and then to maybe first class is being in the interdimensional spaces. Business class is heaven, and is your ticket to heaven, and coach is where we are. Potion. So there's you have a fear of something harmful to you. You think that there's something that may harm you. People, places, things. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's a frog on the edge of that cauldron. And it looks like there's something toxic bubbling up, but it's not toxic, because if it was toxic, the frog would die. The frog's not dead. This is all an illusion. The skull is a nightmare. It's just a bad dream. So there's nothing So it's, you have a fear of something, of fear, you know, you know, we have fears. I mean, we have fears every day, and if our fears all came true, boy, wouldn't we be a mess? We'd be gone. We'd be in heaven. So it's like a scary monster. What's your scary monster? And then we have passage. And it kind of looks like this too, like you are in both the earthly plane and the other side, you know? All right, let's see. Let's see what that passage one means. Because I know the other ones I just explained, but I don't know this one. I don't remember. Okay, passage. She sits between life and death, feeling time trickle down through her body. It slithers like sand. Okay, hourglass. Whispering as it descends into unknown depths. The thought of what awaits after death, if anything at all, is an anxiety commonly experienced. The sensation is akin to being trapped in the neck of an hourglass, feeling time pass to the depths where it is no longer recoverable, wondering what awaits after life. In creating a space outside of this binary, the artist begins to wonder, what exists outside of life and death, outside of the hourglass? Well, I think that you and I would not really be focusing on life after death and worrying about that. We'd be worrying about living in the moment. So the card represents a reminder to care for the balance between body and mind, and signifies the pain and beauty of the cycle of death and rebirth. I don't really like that explanation. You know, if your mind's not well, your body's not going to be well. That's kind of a given, and vice versa. So let's just say, take care of the here and now, as though it were your last moment of here and now, as though it were your last day. Live it to the fullest. Take good care of yourself. Eat good food. Man, eat good food. You know, you don't want to go to heaven and say, oh, damn, I ate all that processed food, you know? I mean, really, you want to enjoy life. Then we have, you're living on your sixth senses right now. Heightened psychic ability, heightened paranormal ability. And fear that, here's the fear that you're fearing something in a big way. You're fearing that the way people see you is eroding. It's eroding. It's being eaten up. See the crown? These cards, the crowns are all very important. That's the theme of the deck, are the crowns. What are the crowns? So the crown here is being eroded by that toxic goo, but it's not toxic because the frog is still there. He's been hanging out there for a little bit. Do you need that crown? Maybe you don't need it. Maybe it's something other people put there. You didn't ask for it. You know, it carries a lot of responsibility, and I'm hearing it's a responsibility I don't want. I didn't ask for that. I don't want that. You know, my family put it on me. But you consented because you took it. So we got to be responsible and accountable for the things that we do. So this could be from the transformation that you're going through. You know, it takes years, but I mean, you're learning more lessons, I think, about the past and where it took you. So you're operating in the psychic arena because That's your gift. It's one of your major, you're really good at that. You're close to God in a way that is very spiritual and compassionate and loving. And then I'm going to say your family puts this crown on you. This is, you're going to be the one who takes care of everybody. And I think that's what happened. I think that's what you did during COVID. I think you took care of everybody because they lost their jobs, didn't have any money, It's like, come on, man, go apply for unemployment. Anyway. And now this last card, Passage, is about someone who's worrying about what's going to happen after they die. Dang, live for today. You're going to be happy when you die. You know that. All right, let's get into this reading. See what's going on. I'm being kind of silly here, but really, Virgo, I don't see you worrying about what's going to happen when you die. I think you have a good relationship with your maker, and you're not afraid to die. Most Virgos I know, that's how they feel about it. Maybe I know there are a lot of Virgos out there I don't know, but I'm going to say for the consciousness of Virgo, that's not a major concern. Virgo is busy living their life. But that potion card, I really do think it is a result of your family putting that crown on you, saying, here's the role you've been assigned at birth, and you didn't know that you couldn't say, no, guess what? That's not my life plan. Maybe it's yours, but it's not mine because you were too young to say it, and by the time you were old enough to say it, they'd already trained you well. All right, let's see what's going on. Virgo. Beautiful Virgo. Page of Coins. Oh, well, this kind of would be up your alley as a young person. Page of Coins. The student, always prepared. This is Virgo. Always prepared, very practical, very responsible, reliable. Kind of happy, a happy person, working your tail off, like making that babysitting money, when you were a kid, so that you could buy nice clothes when school starts, or put it away for a vacation in a couple of years. Maybe your girlfriends, when you get into high school, your parents said you could go on a vacation if you save the money, something like that. Knight of Wands. Crosses you for good or bad. So this Page of Coins is this is the topic of the reading, because really I think that how you help people out was by paying bills for them, and it really almost broke your back. So you were out there hopping, like doing part-time jobs. I'm going to look at the Page of Coins as somebody who was working full-time and doing this part-time job too. Meanwhile, everybody's out of work at your house except for you. Knight of Wands. Sturdy, reliable. He's a smart dude who likes a good adventure. He's a lot of fun. He's a guy you want to go to the bar with after work and have a beer. You know what I mean? He's a fun guy. That crosses you for good or bad. So maybe, you met people along the way that helped you get through this time. He is a reliable energy. He's going to be there at work the next day, Queen of Coins. This is the reason the reading's taking place, because you're watching your accounting books. You're watching your pennies and dimes. That's Virgo. Keeping an eye on your money. In the immediate past, here we go. Here's the kids fighting, or whoever is out of work, they're fighting. No, I get to ask mom first for help, or whatever it is. They're fighting. And it's sibling rivalry. It's, they're not grown-up people. They're not grown-up people who have come to you for help. And we have The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles covers the whole reading. That energy is covering this whole reading. It's supporting the whole reading. Ten of Pentacles. There you go. That's your gift. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the near future. Working hard at what you love to do. You are still working. You know, you are working hard at what you love to do. Wheel of Fortune comes in next. Okay, things are turning around. Turning around for you. Oh. The energy around you is one of romance. There's romance around you. Might be meeting someone. Or if you're married, it's moving up a level. You know, it's changing and growing in a good way. Then we have, wow, this is pretty cool. I like this. The Six of Wands, victory. You know, all right, I took care of everybody. I did the job. I took care of it. I did it. I did it. Hopes and dreams. It's over. It's done. You did your job. Yet you're worried about it. You're still worried about those people, about those kids, your kids. You're still worried. You're grieving that. Maybe you're grieving that they, that, you know, maybe you're grieving because they're acting like children. They're not acting like the mature adults you raised them to be. And that would be something to mourn. Because, you know, where did you go wrong? I can feel that energy. Where did you go wrong? Where did I go wrong, you know? Because Virgo, you know, Virgo is successful. Virgo is successful. Virgo is a hard worker. Virgo has an expectation of success and prosperity. Could also be that during COVID, somebody passed away. Somebody in your family, maybe one of your kids, passed away. Whether or not it's related to COVID, I don't know, but I'm feeling like that's what this card is about. I'm going to take maybe another couple of cards. Yeah, I'm going to say it's, well, I have the Queen of Wands. She's the manager of our passions, and she's a passionate cook here. You know, comfort food. She wants, you know, if these are her kids, she wants to feed them well. She wants them to enjoy a meal. She wants to bring them comfort. We have Three of Pentacles here, collaborative effort. Ace of Wands, new beginning. New beginning in the area of passion. So I'm going to say this is for you. Not that Virgo would be the Queen of Wands, but you are here. Like it's saying it, you know, this is a gift. This Ace of Wands is a gift from God. Letting you know life is not over. There is a loss here, but life is not over. I'm not feeling like it's a heavy, heavy loss like a kid, though. It could be a relative who was older who passed. I'm not feeling that heavy grief of losing a child. It could have been an older person. maybe a grandmother or an aunt. Maybe this is a grandmother or an aunt. And you used to, you know what, you used to do some fun things together, creative things. Maybe she taught you how to do some things, like hobbies, mosaics, or crocheting, or something like needlepoint or something. You used to do something together. You would collaborate on it. And she's saying to you, honey, I may be gone, but I'm sending you a gift of thanks. Thank you, she's saying. That's what that's about. So, you know your aunt. You know you're not this, worrying about what happens when you die. You're not that. You know. You have pretty good feeling that, you're okay when you die. It's not a bad place to be. It's a good place to go. That's part of what you've been going through in the last couple of years, since 2020. You're done taking care of your kids, though. They're out there working. You did your part. You're not doing that no more. Tell them, you've already told them, you kids, you put your money in savings accounts, because I'm moving to Phoenix, and they're all in New York and you moving to Phoenix. All right, so yeah, you're not going to do that again. You're a pretty incredible person, Virgo. That's all I can say, because I'm looking at these cards and I see it's like magic for you. Working and being successful and taking care of business is like it's magical the way you do it. And you do it. You just do it. It's not like you need to think much about it. But it's really magical. And you end up with the Ten of Pentacles surrounding the reading. Maybe your aunt left you some money, or whoever that was. I think somebody passed. I'm not feeling like it's a child, though. All right, I'm going to pull a Work Your Light Oracle card. See what kind of advice the cards have for you going forward in working your light. Working your beautiful light. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. I like that. You're like Tinkerbell. Yeah, baby. Nice. Take a leap. The universe will catch you. You go for it. All right. Thank you very much, Virgo. I wish you a great week, and I'll see you next time. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good week. All right. Bye-bye.